Good morning, guys. This vehicle, it's a 2002 Acura TL. As you can see, it's up there in miles. One problem I'm starting to have with this vehicle is that the car just automatically turns off while I'm driving. The car turns on maybe 5 minutes after, but one thing I do notice is that the lights turn off. Everything inside the dashboard turns off, like there's no power in the dashboard. But the key ignition is still turned all the way. The key's still turned how it's supposed to be. But everything on the dash turns off. But the radio stays on. Everything else turns on except it's just everything in the dash. But if you turn the key and turn it back, everything turns back on in the dash, but the car will not turn on. You give it a couple minutes, maybe like 5 minutes or around there, and then you hear like a little clicky noise and everything in the dash turns back on. So I'm assuming that it's going to be like a relay, maybe. I hope it's a relay. I just don't know which relay to start looking at. But this is what happens. So I'm just doing an example. It just turns off like this. Everything in the dash stays like this. The radio's still on, but I just did it just to show you guys. But that's exactly what happens. Everything just stays off like that, but without the beeping. Ignore the beeping part. And then you give it a couple minutes, and then everything turns on back in the dash. And then once I hear that clicky noise, I'm pretty sure it's a relay. That indicates that I could start the vehicle again, because if I do it beforehand, the car will just crank and won't start. So if anybody's having this issue, you could give me some pointers on which direction to look in. I would really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for watching.